Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. And shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you, I say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and it's just going to be a quick one. But it's going to be on Psalms 149 and 5. Starting at 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord." And contrary to popular belief, many people believe, especially Christians, that when Yahushua comes back, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, that he's going to come back basically to save everyone, and that the heathen are going to join with us and ruin the kingdom, and we're just going to live forever, happily ever after, and they're going to, get turns to rule as well, and so on and so forth. But that's not the case, man. When Yahushua comes back, he's coming to execute vengeance upon the heathen. And not only that, but he's going to bind the elites of this world in chains. He's going to put them into slavery, hardcore bondage, right? Because a lot of people think that this is just it's just going to be a walk in the park, and Yahushua is just going to come back and it's going to be a beautiful day. But that's why the scripture says, "Woe be unto you that desire the day of the Lord." Let me get that real quick. This is Amos 5 and 18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." And that's right. When Yahushua comes back, it's going to be a day of darkness, man. He's going to come to bring vengeance and execute that anger upon the heathen, because it's been building up. So when the Father gives the green light to the Son, it's going to be over with. And that goes in line with Revelation, the 13th chapter, because a lot of people believe that this is that's just Old Testament. Old Testament is done away with. It doesn't matter. All right, well then explain this. This Revelation 13, and I'm going to start at verse 9. "If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints," which that goes back to the Psalms 149, because it's talking about those saints, right? It says this is an honor to the saints. So when those who led us into captivity, guess what? They're going to go into captivity. Those that killed us with the sword, guess what? They're going to be killed with the sword. And that's righteous, because that's even written in Jeremiah. Let me get this real quick. Jeremiah 30, I believe 16. Yup. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. "Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." So the Lord is going to devour those that devoured us. And who's been trying to devour us? Because when you go into Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it breaks down the different nations that have literally came up against the house of Israel to basically make our name of no remembrance. And at the forefront of that is Esau Edom, man. It was in his heart to literally make sure we didn't exist anymore. To get rid of us, right? They were there when the Jerusalem was being destroyed. They were saying, raise it, even to the foundation thereof." All these things are written so that when Yahushua comes back, the word is going to be fulfilled, and this vengeance is going to be upon them, as it is written. They're not going to be able to escape this. It's all written for a reason. And our adversaries, they're going to go into captivity. They're going to be spoiled, because what did they do to us? Like it says in 1 Maccabees 2 and 10, "What nation has not had a part in her kingdom? This is First Maccabees 2:10. What nation has not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? So what nation? That's a rhetorical question because the answer is goddamn almost every fucking nation has had a part in our spoils, man. Every single nation has had a part in the destruction of Israel. So what you think? So what you think the Lord is? You think the Lord hasn't seen that? So when Yahushua comes back, He's gonna bring that judgment upon you, and it's gonna be a righteous judgment. The nobles and the kings are gonna go into captivity, you know, and the rest of y'all are just gonna get slayed. They're gonna get killed, you know, just like how you did our people, you know. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson, and with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakadash, the Wadi Ha Ba'Shem Yahushai for giving me the spirit to make this lesson. Wa Abad Ba Shalom.